So hey there, welcome to holiday decorating at my house. My thought process this year is to not go out and buy a bunch of new things. Yes, I have bought a couple new things, but I'm also mixing those in with some old things. Things that I have had for years, things that I try to just switch up for the different seasons. So I hope this video will give you just a little bit of inspiration to do some holiday decorating around your house. So I have totally been in the holiday decorating mood. I have my dining room and my foyer decorated for Christmas, and I'm putting up my Christmas tree tomorrow. I want to tell you where I got all of my things, point out what's new, point out what's old, and then I'm going to run out to Hobby Lobby and Home Goods and try to find some little finishing touches, some things that I know I need that I just don't have. And I know that today everything at Hobby Lobby Christmas-wise is 60% off. So that's why I'm going. So this is my dining room, and it's not super fancy. This kind of wooden boat is something that I've had. It is old, and I'm just trying to change out what goes inside for the different seasons. So I did buy these new little frosted pine sprigs at Hobby Lobby. They were 50% off, along with these little gold balls, and I got some frosted pine cones, but I feel like it's not very full. I want to add some more to this. Last night, my husband and I were in here looking at this, and he said, that little boat thing needs some lights in it. And I said, you know what? It absolutely does. So I'm going to try to find some fairy lights today while I'm out to put inside this greenery. So the wreath will be lit up, this will be lit up, and then my other Christmas trees will be lit up. Everything in this area will be nice and sparkly and glittery. Really hard for you to see the lights during the day, but they're just little fairy lights. Here is my foyer table. I'm in love with these little lighted cone Christmas trees. Well, Moo, all of a sudden you decided you needed to play with that bone? But I'm pretty happy with the way this turned out. It's very minimal, very classic. I didn't want anything flashy. And I got these little mistletoe sprigs at a holiday market. Can't quite decide where to hang them, so for now they're just laying right there. And I have this little merry and bright holiday sign. Here's my kitchen, and you all have seen this little tray. I'm actually not going to change anything about this other than the sprigs that are in here. I bought these at Hobby Lobby, little frosted greenery with berries, but I need something to sit right there that's Christmassy. Oh, and then up here over my window, to all a good night. So I wanted to redo my wreath on my front door. It's an old wreath that has a Santa Claus in it. So I came to Hobby Lobby and I saw this one. It is even on sale, $85. I am not paying that. So I think I found everything I needed. My little, whoops, let me find them. I got the very last package of fairy lights in Hobby Lobby. They had tons of multicolored. I wanted white. Finally found them. I've got little Christmas boxes, 60% off, to give all the kids that work for me at the ice cream shop their Christmas crack, which is a necessity. I'm not going to spend a ton of money on a new wreath, so I'm going to take my old wreath, which used to be lighted. The lights went out. I'm going to take my old Christmas wreath, which is just a green wreath. I'm going to buy new lights, light it myself, take out the Santa Claus, and then I just wanted a clean looking classic wreath, so I bought 2 different kinds of sprigs, and I'm just going to try to decorate it myself. I want my wreath to be lit up because my Christmas trees on my front porch are lit up, so this is going to be a project. Let me just tell you ladies, if you do not yet own this tunic, what are you doing? This is my standard, Randy calls it my uniform. I'm literally wearing this tunic every single day. I now own 7 of them. It is so fantastic for leggings and tennis shoes and running out and looking cute. This tunic is on Amazon. I'll link it in the description box. Get the tunic. Well, y'all are not gonna believe what I just did. I just realized it. I reached into my purse to get my keys, and I left my keys in my car the entire time I was at Hobby Lobby. Y'all, I'm telling you, I'm losing my mind. I really think sometimes I am. And, you know, we talked about that little lemon emoji. This would be the point that I'm gonna insert the lemon. I got this new little Lulu lemon crossbody purse, and for some reason I'm just preoccupied with the purse, trying to get my stuff in, in it and on me, and I guess I walked right out of the car and didn't even pick up my keys. Oh well, my car's still here, thank goodness. So I'm so excited. I got this tree, what's it called? A tree collar. I've been wanting a tree collar. Y'all, they're so expensive. Everyone I look at is like $100. Pier 1 had 3 different designs, 50% off. So I snagged one because I had on my list I needed to find a new tree skirt, and even though I hate a tree skirt, I just had no other option, and I'm super excited about this tree collar from Kirkland's. And while I was in Kirkland's actually checking out, I looked up and there was the wreath, the one that I wanted, the one I had in my mind. It was $46, but I have already bought all the stuff at Hobby Lobby, the swags, the picks, and the lights to redo my own wreath, and so I just told her, never mind, put it back. I'm already committed. I don't want to have to undo what I've already bought, and that was going to be my project tonight, was work on the wreath, so I'm just going to stick to it and redo my own wreath with the little bit of money that I spent, and I think it will turn out just as good, and probably even better because it's going to have lights. Brecken is on her way home from school for the holidays. She should be here in a couple hours, and I would love to have the new wreath up and it all lit up and the trees on the front porch on and all the little twinkly lights going when she pulls into the driveway in a little bit. So I'm going to attempt to spruce up this basket. I need some more greenery. I'm going to add one more sprig. I bought the little fairy lights, and I'm going to entwine those in and out of there and try to just jazz up this little basket. So I really don't have a lot of money invested in the basket since this wood piece was mine and this is mine, and I'm just reusing it. So the wreath is up, I got the power working, and now is the hard part. Honestly, this is what I'm a little unsure about. I'm outside, the dogs are gonna bark, but I'm just gonna very simply try to place the berries in and see what I can come up with. I'm just gonna kinda start down here in the bottom and get them wedged in, and then I'll fan them out. So look what I did. I think it turned out super cute. I'm excited for it to get dark so I can really see what it's going to look like at night. So simple, y'all. All I did was take my basic wreath, I wound a string of lights in it, and I just stuck the different berries throughout the wreath, and look how cute that turned out. I love that. I love it when a good plan comes together. It just makes me feel like I did something good, although I absolutely had no idea what I was doing. I always think in my head that I can pull this off to be crafty, and in the end, when I'm pleased with what I did, it's always so satisfying. I'm so pleased with the way everything turned out. A little bit of money spent at Hobby Lobby today, and a little bit of effort made a dramatic impact. Big time results. So my house is decorated for Christmas. other than my Christmas tree. That is tomorrow. I'm looking so forward to spending some time with Brecken and doing the tree, and y'all, we're starting from scratch. New ribbon, new sprigs, new things, just starting from scratch, and it's going to be a great fun day. So I'll show you that in just a minute. So here it is. Look how good that looks, y'all. I am in love with this. Just those little fairy lights that I think cost me $5, not even $5. Look at what a drastic improvement. It went from a boring old little display to boom with the lights. So my Christmas tree is done. Brecken and I spent hours yesterday on the tree. Putting new ribbon on a tree and starting from scratch is really no joke. I thought I knew what I was doing. Turns out I didn't know what I was doing. Even though I studied tree decorating on Instagram and YouTube, it is harder than it looks. I bet you I put that new ribbon on the tree and took it off at least 3 different times. But I decided it was good enough. By the time I added the rest of my decorations, it would look fabulous. So I just went with it, and we called it quits last night. The boys are loving the tree. They've been in here sniffing everything on it. Of course, Pollux and Maxie had to smell every single thing that came out of the attic to go on the tree, and all the new things that were bought. It's thoroughly approved by the dogs. But now that my house is completely finished for Christmas, I'm going to sit back, relax, enjoy it. I'm going to put my favorite YouTube jazz music and fireplace on TV, and I'm just going to enjoy the holidays. So I hope you enjoyed seeing me decorate my house, and I gave you some inspiration to decorate your house. See you later.